The biggest myth about addiction is that they're not all the same. I'm 4 years clean, let's talk about the science. The impact that things like gambling, alcohol, drugs have on your brain is the same across the board. Even things like gambling, where you're not physically putting a chemical into your body, have the same impact on your brain as physical chemicals that you are impacting your brain and your body with. Gambling, drugs, alcohol, they all activate your reward system. This is the system that releases dopamine to create feelings of pleasure and motivation, which is why you keep going back for more. The dopamine rush you get from this behavior is what makes you keep repeating it. But then over time, the brain adapts to the high levels of dopamine, so it develops a tolerance that requires you to go back for more frequent and more intense hits of whatever it is that you're doing. So naturally, as a result, you end up going back for more and more and more and heavier hits. And in the case of gambling, for example, bigger and bigger bets. In the case of heroin, higher and higher doses. Cocaine, alcohol, bigger and bigger doses of whatever it is that you're doing to get that same rush. And this is when addiction becomes dangerous. Studies using brain imaging have even shown that the same areas of your brain are active when you're craving your next hit, whether that's your next bet, whether that's your next drink, or whether that's your next hit of a drug. It's the same areas that are active in your brain. Every addiction is interlinked in the impact that it has on our brains, and that's why it's so important for us to take full control of our minds.